Okay, shalawam. All right, first off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Rakah Kwadash. I want to say double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS, and to the elect out there doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Shalawam. Now, this article, as you can see, is from Bloomberg, and it says what stocks stocks second quarter start is worse since the Great Depression. Now that should be some alarming news because we know what happened during the time of the Great Depression, man. All right, here goes a map here. The fucking bullshit in the way, man. Anyway, here goes a fucking bullshit, man. How do I get this shit out of here? Damn, I wanted to show this map. Well, you can still see it. It says this is the second quarter. This is the second quarter by decade, going all the way back from to the 30s. Okay, here's a second quarter in the 30s. Here's the 40s, 50 through 59, and so on and so on until you get till this period, 2010 to 2019. Now, if you see 2019 second quarter and 1930 second quarter, which is the time of the Great Depression, you can clearly see that what the graph shows. This second quarter, okay, is the worst since this second quarter, which is the Great Depression, man. Okay, I mean, so goddamn, this place, man. Look at that, a terrible day. S&P 500 posts worst start to second quarter since 1929. And so, I mean, what more proof do you need to know or see that America is on a downward spiral, man? You know what? Let me get this. Okay, First Thessalonians 5th chapter. Okay, right? It says, I'm gonna start at verse 3. First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Because if you turn on the news, yeah, they might tell you, oh yeah, this is the worst second quarter, but they'll say, yeah, well, you know, we can still bounce back, you know. All right, but that's bullshit. When they shall say, the scriptures say what? When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them, man. This place has no way of coming back. Okay? That's why it says in what Jeremiah 51st chapter, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. Okay? There's no coming back from America, man. This place is finished. You know what, let me read that, because it's a good one. Jeremiah 51st chapter. Jeremiah 51. I'll start at 7. It says, this is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. Okay, right, and let me go into that. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, and had made all the earth drunken, showing you that the Lord was the one that rose up the kingdom of Babylon, aka America. It was not by Edomites' own doing. It was the will of the Most High. The will of the Most High was to allow Babylon, aka America, to be that top nation, to be the golden cup in the Lord's hand. Okay, and it says that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Now that wine is not talking about Manischewitz, okay, or some Merlot. It's that wine is speaking about its philosophy. Okay, and the philosophy of America has passed on through all these other nations, which make the other nations mad. Okay. All right. It says, continuing on, because you had a situation in the Middle East where you had a Arab. I don't know what nation she was. She was Ishmael. Might have been from Egypt or whatever. She posed in a skirt, in a mini skirt, in the desert, and posted that shit on social media. Where the hell you think she got that from? Okay, where the hell you think she got that from? And I think that the father stoned her, whooped her ass, or killed her. Okay, why? Because that's not in their custom. That's not. That's from the wine of Babylon, man. And that's why these other nations are getting fed up with America. Okay, and it continues. It says, verse 8: Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. So this happened already, man. Fallen is past tense. It said Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, because you had John the Revelator see the destruction of America. You had Ezra see the destruction of America. So this place, Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah, this place is already finished. Okay. All right. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. Okay. Now balm is what is something that you take to is a healing agent. Like lip balm, you got lip balm. You put lip balm on your lips to heal those dry, crack lips. Okay, but here the Lord is being facetious. Facetious. He's saying, "How for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed." It continues, verse 9: We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Okay, so there's no coming back from America. America is finished. It's through. It's through, right? Stocks second. This is the worst second quarter start since the Great Depression. Okay? All right? Showing you the devil is nothing but a goddamn liar. He'll tell you this. He'll say, yeah, we had the worst start. But you know what? Stocks will come back. It's only because of this and that. You know? When really you got the debt rising at a rapid rate. It reached 6 million. I'm sorry, in 6 months, America has accumulated $1 trillion onto the national debt. So it went from 20 to 21 in 6 months, and rising. Okay, and mind you, it took all the way from George Washington all the way to Obama to reach 5 trillion. Okay, which was 2008, 5.4 trillion, I believe, when he came into office. Now, it accumulated 1 trillion in 6 months. I mean, goddamn. Okay, so this place is done. So continuing, let me finish this. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even unto the skies, man. And that's pretty soon you're gonna have these other nations, these heathens go back to their country, because they're gonna see the demise of America, and they're gonna be like, you know what, this place is through. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going back to my own land. Okay, now, 1 Thessalonians 5:3, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child. Excuse me. As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, so there's not going to be any escaping these missiles, because that's what ultimately is going to destroy this place. Those missiles are ultimately going to destroy this place in America, and there's no escaping those missiles. Once they're shot, they're going to reach over here in 20 to 30 minutes. So there's no plane you could catch. Okay, there's no train you could take. There's no escaping these missiles, right? So, let me just read a paragraph from this. It says, if you feel like the second quarter began badly, you're right. You'd be right. U.S. stocks had hit their worst April since 1929, according to data compiled by Bloomberg. The S&P 500 index slumped 2.2%, a rout exceeded only by its 2.5% decline 89 years ago, a prelude to the devastating crash later that year brought on by the Great Depression. Back then, the index only comprised 90 stocks. Ooh, way more stocks nowadays. China's retaliatory trade tariffs combined with President Trump criticism of Amazon.com to send equities into a tailspin Monday. Shares in the online retailer tumbled, encouraging a sell-off in consumer discretionary and technology stocks. The S&P 500 closed below its 200-day moving average. A key technical support and validity client. See, then this dude Trump is is really doing his job, man. As far as bringing down America, this is why we feel like if there will be a president that would bring down this country, it's got to be Trump. Obama was too. He wasn't really about it, man. This dude, if there's any president that will bring down this country, it's Donald Trump. Okay, it's this nigga, this heathen, right? So back now, I'm gonna go to Zephaniah 1:11. It says, "How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off." Now Maktesh was what? A merchant city, ancient merchant city. Okay, now what's equivalent to Maktesh is Wall Street. Okay, stocks second quarter. Stocks second quarter start is the worst since Great Depression. All right, so modern day Maktesh is Wall Street. Okay, I got Habakkuk as well. This like these two scriptures are gonna come out a lot because that's the time that we're dealing with. We're dealing with the the uh the fall of Maktesh. Okay, it says this is Habakkuk 2. What is it? 6. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against them, and a taunting proverb against them, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay." Now we know that clay goes back to the Hebrew word ibatyat, which means debt. Weight of pledges, heavy debts. Okay, heavy debts. So this place is finished, man. I just wanted to bring that out real quick. I was looking over. I was watching this brother show as well. America's laden with thick clay. That's right. Habakkuk 2:6. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to add that to it. Stock second quarter start is the worst since the Great Depression. Okay. So this place is finished, man. All right. Until the next show, shalawam.